morning, students. Let's learn history. Open your books to lesson number 3, page number 11. Religious synthesis. In the previous period, we have learned that there is diversity of languages and religions in our country. And then how the Bhakti movement was started, how Sant Ramanand and Kabir, how they spread the Bhakti movement in India and from South India to North India. Now let's continue. Take the last paragraph of page number 11. Sant Mirabai also had more importance in a devotion to Krishna. She belonged to the royal family of Mewar. Though she was the princess, she left everything, her royal family, and immersed herself in the devotion to Krishna. She composed many devotional verses in Rajasthani and Gujarati. Her message was of tolerance and humanity. So she also preached the same thing. She used to sing hymns and she used to compose them. Sant Sena was an influential sant. Sant Rohidas was a great saint. He gave the message of equality and humanity. Surdas, a great poet of Hindi literature, composed the poetical work Sursagar. Devotion to Krishna, that is Krishna Bhakti, is the subject of his work. So Surdas has written that Sursagar, and Krishna Bhakti is the subject of his work. The verses on Krishna Bhakti composed by the Muslim Sant Ras Khan are melodious. Even the Muslim had composed verses on Krishna. Ramcharitramanas of Tulsidas is a beautiful composition expressing devotion to Rama. Now in Karnataka, Basveshwar, he spread the Lingayat stream of thought. He opposed the caste system and stressed the dignity of labor. Kaya Kavi Kailas is his well-known saying, which means work is Kailas, that is, work is worship. If you work hard, you will get the benefits. He encouraged women's participation in the movement. Until then, the women were not allowed to come out of the house and participate in other programs or matters. Even they did not have the right to speak in family matters or in the matters of other things. Men and women belonging to all castes began to participate in this religious discussions in the hall, that is Anubhav Mantha. Sri Basveshwar conveyed his teachings in the language of the people, that is, in Karnataka the language is Kannada, and through the medium of Vachana literature he published, and through that he spread his teachings. His work had a great impact on society. All the people started following his teachings and the society improved a lot. Now you understood here, the women also used to come and listen to his sayings. His followers have composed their work in Marathi also. Now the followers, they translated his work from Kannada to Marathi. Of these compositions, Paramar Hasya, composed by Manmat Swami, is very well known. Great saints in Karnataka include Pam, Purandar Das and others. They composed many devotional verses in Kannada. So all these people, they composed devotional verses in their mother tongue, that is Karnataka Kannada language. And so they spread. Now everybody's teaching was humanity and dignity of labor, equality, love towards everybody, and there is only one God. So they preached and they practiced also. So students, we have covered this. Now you have to read this, understand the teachings of these saints and write the new words in your notebook. Thank you.